Welcome to APHIS Celebrity Spotlight. I'm Nancy J. It's taken 40 years and Lost and Alias creator J.J. Abrams to relaunch the Star Trek franchise. I spoke with J.J. about taking on such a bold task and what it meant to him and the young cast to premiere the film for the troops in Kuwait.
And you were just in Kuwait?
We were.
How was that? What was the reception?
It was the highlight of our tour. It was the greatest. I mean, here's the thing. You work on a movie like this, and you get kind of sucked into the vortex of, like, the details of the movie, and you lose all touch with things, and the only thing that keeps you sane is your family. But, like, when you're not with your family, you're working on this movie, and the stakes are so high, and you've got, it's like the huge budget, you've got the fans you want to please, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, it's one of those things where to take this movie on this tour, which is a wonderful thing to get to go and travel around, but I was talking to my wife and she said, the great thing would be if you go show the troops, the movie. And I was like, oh my God, it's genius. It's like to use the tour to do something that actually matters. So my point is, intellectually during the whole course of making this movie, we know that there are men and women who are, serving our country, who are stationed overseas, who are without their families. We have families who are here who are without their loved ones for months and months and months and years, and you know that. But when you go, and you're with them, and you're shaking their hands, and you're talking to them, and you're having these just exchanges, and it's like, they're just suddenly real. They're people, and that intellectual idea, you realize how unimportant it is that, what you're doing. And not to say that, movies aren't important for entertainment, and I don't mean to be, like, putting down what Hollywood does, but when you go there, you realize that those are the people who are doing the work that is not trivial. And it was an amazing thing to go, to see them, to shake their hand, to talk about what they're doing, how they're doing it, how long they've been there, talk about their families, and just sit and eat and have lunch with them and be walked through and kind of see where they live and where they work. It was awesome. And then I got to see the movie, which was awesome.
This is like so exciting because this interview is for all of our troops. The international channel that's on everyone.
Awesome. Cool.
And you just came back from
Kuwait.
Kuwait.
We did.
That was the best part of the trip.
Amazing.
By far the best part of the trip.
What was it like?
Well,
first of all, my memories of the Black Hawk helicopter rider will be with me for the rest of my life. That was pretty insane and intense. Really what I remember about it, traveling all over the world and promoting a movie can seem a lot of times like a complete waste of time and like you're just kind of burning through money without any respect for the real hardships and the reality of life that people face every day, and we kind of live in this weird bubble. And to really talk with the troops and to shake their hand and to look them in the eye and to know that what we do does have a profound effect, and just the sheer escapism of it. I can't tell you how many times I met a troop that said, you don't know what it's like to forget about my problems for 2 hours, was the most affecting I would have done that all day long.
You've always had a hard time finding your place in this world, haven't you? Never knowing your true worth. You can settle for a less than ordinary life. Or do you feel like you were meant for something better? Something special?
You will always be a child of two worlds, and fully capable of deciding your own destiny. The question you face is, which path will you choose?
Is it weird to play characters who people already have opinions about and don't really know anything about?
A little bit. I mean, the thing is that we were really given the mandate by J.J. early on that the success of this film really sort of hinged upon our ability to blend the history of where these characters came from and the future of where they're going. And I think that's what we really tried to do, so that if someone does have a preconception about the characters, I think this movie will sort of turn that on its head. And if they don't, then it'll invite them in to this point, and from this point they can join us and hopefully
join
for more
us
adventures.
The next one.
Maybe.
Are you afraid or aren't you?
I will not allow you to lecture me.
Then why do you stop me?
Prepare to fire all weapons.
I like this ship. This is exciting.
So what is your pitch for this? How do you describe Star Trek, the new Star Trek?
It's J.J. Abrams' movie. Yeah, it's Star Trek is It's just a thrill ride. I tell people, you know, I'm pretty honest about the movies I'm in and whether I'd go see them, whether I like them or not. And this movie, it's the kind of movie you might want to watch 2 or 3 times.
Well, because you miss a lot. I mean,
you miss a lot, but also the rides are so, when you like, woo, when you go for the loop on it, you're just like, I want to get on that again. I mean, you can't, you know, you get off Colossus at Magic Mountain, you just want to get back on.
Space is disease and danger, wrapped in darkness and silence. Buckle up.
The wait is over.
Look for Star Trek at your real-time theater.